Before we get started.
Huh. Oh. Sorry, I was speaking up.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll post it on our Facebook. It's called Blue Ghost Paranormal.
Looks like a shot down a lot of Japanese.
Yep.
Yeah.
So actually, where y'all came up through, there's a Japanese flag on the island.
Yeah, he was showing it to
Yeah,
us.
he was.
So it's the mock-up of the ship.
No, this is actually USS Lexington. So this one was being built by a gentleman in his house.
Right.
And his wife, whenever he passed away, his wife said, F-150. He said, no, you're going to need an 18-wheeler.
Wow, that's pretty neat.
This gentleman constructed. Oh yeah, it was his passion, so he took his time doing everything. You want to be careful with this coming right there?
Okay.
I'm videoing.
Keep an eye on your deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first place we always go to is kind of the more claustrophobic area. So be careful.
Just make sure.
Yeah, Jesus. Like the,
What, you got
Sorry.
scared?
Yeah, I thought I saw somebody.
What's that noise?
that is one of those things that we can't turn off.
Oh.
So it kind of has to remain on. It's a Pearl Harbor exhibit.
I keep seeing people.
Another coming, so you can.
I'll have to come on Halloween.
I've never been
Me too.
on Halloween because it is the line is very long,
Oh.
very long. So I have to assume that it's actually a fun one.
Yeah.
Coming and another coming. Yeah, this ship's still coming. Like I said, I usually trip over one.
Try for this one here, Judge.
Okay.
Oh, yours is going off.
Oh, sure is. Huh.
So-
Wet now.
Yeah, in this area, you'll start seeing it go off and on at different areas. This is a battle dressing station.
There it goes. Went off like crazy now.
Oh, mine kind of went off.
What does that mean?
This is the
Just
I mean, it'll go
something
off and
around, picking up something on signal.
On the REM pod, the red light in the center, that'll tell you about temperature variance. If it's a little colder, but then you have the 4 points, are yellow, red, blue, and green, a light for omnidirectional area where it's going to come from.
Mine does the same thing. It's just
Color, blue there.
mine does the same thing. It's not. It's on multi-directional.
Hi.
Very good.
I'm gonna take
Really
these
active
in.
over here.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
my thing kind of went off a little bit.
So this is the battle dressing station. Here's kind of where they had a lot of people that would come down if they were wounded. For example, when the kamikaze happened, and they would get treated.
Triage.
Yep. We had a specific area for a triage, which is kind of in the complete opposite direction of this. But this is one of the areas they brought people
Yeah.
and they tried to help them out.
A lot of them passed away in here.
And sure enough, a lot of them did pass away in here. We have made contact with the few of the people that were on board that our intelligent spirits will come. One of them is Lieutenant John Clifford.
Leonard Smigelski was one of the electrical mates, and a number of other ones. There's a casualty listing of the kamikaze attack. Some of them are brought down here. This is one of the last kind of remaining battle dressing stations that you see with the original table, but this was also a barber shop at one point in time after the ship was reconfigured post-war, and this is the last one that's kind of, static the way it is. And do you want me to keep on going?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Do you want to bring the...
So, what we have down here for activity is, like you said, we'll make contact with Leonard Smigelski or Lieutenant, I forget his name, John Clifford, and we'll interact with them. We'll ask them questions, and they'll, answer yes or no. They'll get close to our devices. Another thing that we get a lot down here is walking up and down this passageway. Sometimes we'll set cat balls off, and you'll see them go off. One by one, that's if somebody is rushing in here and then going around, rushing back. So that's kind of why yours started going off.
Yep.
And we have that a lot, where it'll go off, and then you'll see this one go off, that one go off, that one go off, and as it gets further away, it'll weaken the signal. There was a lot of suffering that happened in here.
Yeah.
So all that energy kind of just stayed here and is kind of left its mark, So you'll have that residual energy, but you also have the intelligent energy, like the lieutenant and Mr. Smigelski, who wants to interact with us. What we've also had, I know Bill told us about this, there was this door behind you. It went up and just slammed against the wall. Nobody was there, but everybody heard it. And everybody jumped up. They were so scared. It's a pretty loud door. So that's kind of the activity. And as you see, we get the EMFs go off. Mine tells you the actual rating. You're supposed to have a 0. So if it ever gets up above a 3, above a 10, above a 20, the higher it gets, the more unlikely it is that it's something like a cell phone.
Well, I've seen a 4 on there one.
I believe it or not, had the opportunity to see it on 130, and the only way I was able to replicate it is if I grabbed it and set it on a transformer.
Oh, really? To get enough electrical pulse?
Yep. There's no transformer around here. So.
Huh. I'm still getting a little injury.
Leonard Smigelski, are you here with us tonight? If you're in here, can you go near any of our lights or antennas?
That's the one that picks up the voice.
That does the, oh, here's going off. That picks up radio frequencies. And sometimes those radio frequencies will come together and form a sentence. Yep. So that one all already went.
If you're here, can you tell us who this is? Sounded like it said my name.
I think it changed.
Lieutenant Clifford, are you in here tonight with us?
Is it okay if I take a Polaroid picture?
Absolutely.
Polaroids are best. They don't lie to you.
What?
This one jumped into a 61.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, I was
15.
thinking you said they don't like you.
This EMF jumped up to a 61.
All of a sudden.
21.
Gotta jump
So-
up to 61.
There is nothing around here except for my phone that would set that off. And even
Oh.
then, it's not setting it off.
Oh, it's going off.
60.
Did
What's
I
that
maybe
mean?
catch you?
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be cool if I did. I'm saving pictures because I really want to become a ghost hunter, kind of. So,
Too bad you didn't look closer.
Right. Or we're moving down here.
Oh, you really?
yeah, next year.
Oh, perfect. Because actually, we're part of a team,
Oh, really?
so come next year. See about joining the team.
Yeah, I kind of want. I've been looking for a job a lot.
We don't get paid though.
We do this for our,
This
Yeah.
is
Volunteer, yeah.
easy. Yeah, you can come down and volunteer.
There you go.
Oh, I had it the other. I was like, why is it not coloring?
is there a fast scan? Change frequency.
Lieutenant
See, that's what we're
Clifford.
doing down here, looking for a house.
Oh, okay.
Looking for areas to live in,
Yeah.
that we wanna live in.
Lieutenant Clifford, are you still in here with us?
Hello?
Are you in here?
We have a couple guests that would like to meet you.
I'd like to meet you.
Do I get my rats out?
If you play, Jim.
That's how we found Lieutenant Clifford, was with the rods.
The what?
With the divining rods.
Oh, the rods.
Oh. Oh, the divining rods? Maybe you don't like your flashlight on.
They usually don't mind. They'll come out during the day or during
Oh.
the night. I mean,
Anytime.
yeah, the way I like to think of it is if this ship was active during the day. We get a lot of sightings during the day.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, I guess ghosts don't care if it's day or night.
no, I mean, to them, if you're on board this ship,
Yeah.
you're on watch, doing your job during the day most of the time. So
Wow.
that's when we have the most activity.
You know
Well, I'm
what, I
getting
didn't-
educated.
I left mine at home by accident, but I've got the ones up in the cabinet.
Let me
Do-
see. I
you
might
got
have.
yours?
I have the rods. There you go. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what time of day. We'll get a lot of sightings during the day, and there'll be people that didn't even know that it was somebody that wasn't supposed to be there.
Right.
They're like, hey, you had somebody out there in period clothing. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Lieutenant Clifford, are you here with us?
Yes. Oh. Me.
So for us, when the rods cross, it's a
It's
yes,
a yes.
and when they open wide, it's a no.
Is Lennox Migalski here too? Lieutenant Clifford, can you make the K2s go off for us? No. Is anyone else here with us? It did get quiet. What's the number on the thing?
Kind of feels
So-
like
Yeah,
it's
same.
quiet.
Like they've left.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything died out, didn't it?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Like
before
they
that, though,
stepped
it was about
away. I
60
could
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
feel
Yeah,
it.
it was
I was gonna
kicking
say
good a while
that's,
ago.
yeah. Okay, they don't want to talk to us.
And his bill was going up like all the way to red.
Yeah, it was weird.
Huh.
And that's what's interesting, even the lack of something, when all of a sudden it was doing something and then it's not.
yeah, it's
Maybe
very-
they went to the next room.
They moved over there, come follow us.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of like how I said they'll
Typical.
go up and down the area and they'll leave.
I
or-
don't see anything in this picture.
Yes.
There's nobody upstairs.
Yeah, I hear somebody.
That might be wind.
No, not like that, I've never heard. This is something they're pulling.
Like something's being dragged.
Well,
against-
that noise is a Pearl Harbor. It's a big noise.
Oh, okay.
We're kind of used to the noises, so we know
So
what
you don't,
it is.
you don't hear, you don't,
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll like if they hear something like somebody, I can assure you there's
Walking.
nobody back there because it's only us. us and the security, the entire ship tonight. So it's a very good night. If you don't hear anything.
That's nice and quiet, except for that.
Yeah. It's one of the ones we just can't turn off. I wish we could, but
But they've turned it off sometimes.
yeah, they'll turn it off sometimes. I guess it just depends on the electrician.
Oh,
That was probably me.
Yeah.
If it's the there we go. Your
Well, I'm getting my
antenna.
learning experience here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the best thing you could use is your senses
Yeah.
and listen and pay attention to your surroundings.
It sounds like you've got special abilities to.
yeah, it just really depends.
Mm-hmm. Like you can't make it happen, it just happens.
Yeah,
I think George said it.
and also depends, I guess,
Yeah,
if
she
they
says a lot
want
of
me
stuff.
to.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I hears a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, a lot. I've heard someone calling my name, like one of my family members, and when I ask, they're like,
They look at you like,
yeah, like they didn't say anything.
is it Pearl Harbor? But I don't remember Pearl Harbor making so much noise when they're down
It
there.
is. It makes a
It is
lot of
I think
noise.
that's the point.
Is that what you heard?
So that-
Yeah, but it didn't make it until just.
It's hard here to
Don't you
listen
have
to
to press a
it.
button to make that go?
No,
They
it's,
probably just didn't shut it off.
yeah, they did not shut it off.
There's nobody up there, right?
No, there's nobody. There's nobody on the ship really besides us and I think 2 security. Maybe a few workers that are working late, which I don't know why they're doing that.
Well, today's Sunday too, so.
Alrighty.
Oh, you're fine.
Here. Thankfully, I saw your capital right there.
So are you looking for anywhere special in Corpus? Are you looking for anywhere special in Corpus or just kind of
I was looking at some canal homes over here and,
on the island or?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, over here in Portland.
Okay, okay. Are you a fisherman?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Rockport's a good place to be, like fishing.
Yeah, yeah. We went up to Rockport last time we came down, look around.
Yeah, George.
My favorite is the canal homes.
What is that? Because we live the south side around Ennis, Jocelyn and Holly near the bay. So before you go over the bridge to Last Flower Block on the island. we're
Yeah.
at the south side.
Yeah, we looked up
So
there.
usually we'll have a stick figure that shows up
Like right along.
looking out through this first left.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, during this hallway is kind of where we hear the noises, and it's been so active at some points where there's teams, investigators that come on board, and they spend hours just here because all they hear is, you know, people walking, talking, and you know, this was a very active area during the events that they had whenever the kamikaze hit and so forth.
That's
So.
because so much people rushing through.
So much of that energy is still around, and we've caught a little stick figure here to the left before, kind of peering out at us. So we've done that with the SLS.
Where does that go to?
It leads to one of these rooms that now they just use them for storage. But
Cool.
I was looking for my phone to show me the
yeah,
SLS
if you want, yeah.
camera.
Let me see. I might be able to pull mine up. I think I got it.
You got it?
So it's kind of like a little SLS camera like this, right? So I'll shine my light and there's nothing, but if I shine it at let's say like
Off,
Person,
off.
yeah.
a person like George, you're able to see.
Oh, I see.
So we've seen a stick figure like that just start peering out at us.
Oh, are we doing the stick figure?
From left to right, they'll stop and then they'll go back and forth. It's a very odd thing to witness, but we witnessed it a few times. They're just going about their day. We've also had sometimes where these doors just start shaking. I mean, right now, we've got a big old cold front the other day and it's not rattling, so have that much wind pushing on it, it's kind of hard to believe.
It still wouldn't move.
No, yeah.
I see it.
Nancy.
Yes.
I think we should go to JOQ, but kind of leave out the Pearl Harbor exhibit just because it's so loud already. So we can just go
Go back.
back and go up
Let's go back it up.
before we go down.
We're gonna go back it up.
The locks go.
We'll go through.
It's ready to go?
Yeah, we're gonna go up the ladder.
It's,
that we-
the lock's starting to move.
The lock is moving.
It's going a little
Yeah,
bit.
oddly enough, like these locks are super still right now, but all of a sudden you'll start seeing them move.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna stop. This one's moving. It's moving a little this way.
Sorry.
Not a lot.
Oh, I do see it.
Can you make it move more?
I can see it moving a tiny
It's
bit
definitely moving.
at the bottom.
So it's not me.
But I guess you can do more than that.
Nope, it's still moving.
You can see it's.
Oh, yeah.
Just hairs.
And there is no wind that you could really feel in here that would be
Yeah,
strong.
there it
it's
goes.
moving more. Come on.
There might
You
be
can do it.
grass, but that's about it.
I know you can.
Well, the other one's not moving.
You make one big move. Come on, you can do it. You gotta be encouraging. They can do it. Yeah, it was weird because we had walked by and it
Ooh, I'm
wasn't.
going off.
Right. Yeah, my deal's a
That
little,
was the phone cell.
Yeah.
a little activity right here.
See, and there's some.
Yeah, something right there.
Are you gonna move the lock for us more?
By the way, pretty active. Here's a.
Did you knock the door? It sounded like something.
Hmm?
Because sometimes the door will make like a noise of flood.
Came over combing, but that's about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, if the lock moves, you think the door will creak just a little bit,
Yeah.
huh?
When we came here, George and myself on a tour with my niece and my daughter. That's how.
Oh, it was probably from when he was just messing with it a little bit.
Just now, but yeah, but before, no. And what happened was the door at the end was going boom, boom, boom. I mean, like literally. And
Bang.
these locks were going this way, and then they'd go this way. It was so bizarre. It was like, and my daughter thought it was right in October, thought it was something. She goes, I think they stage it almost like they do the. No,
Right
it wasn't
around Halloween.
staged. Yeah, and then other times we'd come, there would be nothing.
It's so hard to stage anything. It's just so big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got too many things in here.
But like I said, it was just so strange. It was like, why is the door making, here, no, oh, here.
Mine was going off too.
Well, guys, thank you. We're gonna head over.
Okay.
Oh, excited. Can't look good.
Come with us? You can.
What do you got on your phone? Yeah. Same thing.
No, I'm videoing right now.
You want to be careful with your battery because they'll drain your batteries.
Oh, the ghost.
Yeah.
What's going on now?
We're gonna try and isolate it as much as we can from the noise.
Went all the way to red.
I don't think we could turn off the lights, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of cat balls, but not use them for this. I didn't ever think about real
Light
light.
on it.
Easy, cheap tool.
Yeah.
It should either stay or go. Bacon.
Except you wouldn't like the cold either, so.
I'd rather do the cold because I can always put on
Yeah.
warmer
Just
or
remember,
cuddle or.
You're still cold.
I like the heat.
I like the heat too.
Now,
I
all
was
my
in-
I
old
like the
injuries
cold.
hurt like hell during the cold,
My past
but
life, I was a nudist.
and then
Oh my gosh. Papa.
They're
They
like,
like this one.
It's funny.
they're like more current life.
It's like, I remember seeing him.
Oh yeah, that was him. I recognize him.
He looked familiar. Now, you were in the Navy then?
Huh?
Were you in the Navy?
No,
No. Did you say
No.
something about a ship though?
His
my
brother.
My
Your brother was
in the
a-
Navy.
yeah.
Yeah. I've got a niece that's in the Navy now, and her husband. He's a
I feel like he
He's a
just
lawyer,
moves around like
right?
he doesn't
Whatever
know
they
any
call him.
better. Like
Jaguar.
Oh,
it's almost like they know
sounded like
they know they're
banging.
gone, but they're still doing.
Doing the stuff.
Yeah.
I heard banging.
hmm He's still working. They all.
Oh, the
all are.
cook
they
and all
all are.
them.
They're still working.
We've captured what are they called?
The
SLS
forecastle?
figures on the overhead working on some kind of piping exhaust.
what?
I don't know what it was. SLS figures, like the stick
The
figures
stick
that I was
figure?
showing you earlier.
Oh yeah.
We've caught him working for like 30 minutes.
Huh.
And he won't go away until he's done.
And we've had them, that's in the forecastle area,
Mhm.
majority of them, and it's reoccurring, so it's not a one-time deal.
Mhm.
But everybody still has a job to do on board. So
Do they have Kat again, Eugene?
My
Probably.
ear is ringing.
Just listen for a guitar.
And I kind of felt like someone was looking at me from there.
Can you see it on your peripheral?
Sometimes.
Okay, watch out.